Have you ever found yourself lying in bed at 1 a.m., eyes burning, thumb still scrolling TikTok, even though you have a life-changing meeting at 9? You know you need sleep, but those 15-second dopamine hits keep dragging you back like a full-blown addict. Then morning comes, your brain feels like wet cement, you make terrible decisions, and you wonder why your life keeps spinning in circles. Meanwhile, 91% of the world's most successful people quietly follow one single habit. They shut off all social media at least 2 hours before bed, not by accident. Science calls it the Evening Dopamine Detox, and it boosts next morning decision-making power by 34%, according to a 2024 University of California study. Imagine waking up with a mind as sharp as Elon Musk at 5 a.m. instead of feeling like a zombie who lost a fight with Netflix. That's exactly what's waiting for you once you learn to master dopamine instead of letting it master you. Dopamine isn't the enemy. It's the neurochemical that makes you want food, want sex, want success, and want to watch just one more video. The problem? Social media hacked your dopamine system harder than cocaine, says Dr. Anna Lemke from Stanford. Every like, every comment, every perfectly timed meme fires a tiny dopamine spike that leaves your brain begging for another hit. When you scroll at 1 a.m., you're not just losing sleep. You're torching your prefrontal cortex, the exact brain region responsible for smart decisions. A study of 10,000 participants showed people who touch social media after 10 p.m. suffer a 34% drop in decision quality the next day. Those who do an evening dopamine detox, they gain a 34% increase. That's the difference between choosing the salad or the donut, between answering that critical email or opening TikTok again, between staying in the 9% who fail and joining the 91% who win. Look at Mark Zuckerberg. He sleeps on schedule, keeps phones out of the bedroom, and wakes up razor sharp. Look at Jeff Bezos. He guards his 8 hours of sleep more fiercely than any board meeting. They're not superhuman. They just know late-night dopamine is tomorrow's biggest enemy. Now picture Lan, a 28-year-old marketer in Saigon. Lan used to be the queen of bedtime scrolling. 11 p.m. Instagram stories comparing her real life to everyone's filtered highlight reels. Next morning, late for the gym, late to work, impulse buying a 5 million dong handbag because an ad told her to. 3 months, 0 raise. Then Lan tried dopamine detox. Simple rule. After 9 p.m., phone on airplane mode, charging outside the bedroom. Week 1 felt like heroin withdrawal. She tossed and turned, reached for the phone at 2 a.m., even cried once. Week 2, magic. Deep sleep by 10 p.m., waking at 6 a.m., bursting with energy. Gym every day, healthy breakfast, bold decisions at work. She used to postpone for months. 30 days later, her boss offered a 30% raise, not because she worked harder, but because she decided better, faster, clearer. That's the real power of quitting the scroll. But dopamine detox isn't just turning off your phone. It's the art of rewiring your brain's reward system. When you stop feeding it cheap digital dopamine, your brain starts craving high-quality dopamine from things that actually matter. Reading a book, journaling, talking to someone you love, planning tomorrow's wins. This is why Warren Buffett reads 500 pages a day. This is why Oprah writes gratitude entries before bed. They don't fight dopamine. They redirect it toward empire building instead of empire burning. Now meet Nam, a 35-year-old coder in Hanoi. Nam used to burn 3 hours every night on YouTube crypto gurus, but mornings he could barely debug Hello World. 50 million VND a month, yet empty inside. Then he adopted the 9 p.m. rule. 9 chow p.m. All notifications dead. 9:15. Warm shower to drop cortisol. 9:30. 30 minutes of paper books. 10 lights out. After 21 days, he wasn't just sleeping better. He started having breakthrough code ideas at 7 a.m., finished a project 2 weeks early, got a 100 million bonus. More importantly, Nam remembered why he fell in love with coding in the first place. This isn't fairy tale stuff. This is science. Sleep expert Matthew Walker proved every hour of lost sleep/'s decision-making by 15%. Scroll till 1 a.m. and you're not losing 2 hours. You're losing 30% of tomorrow's potential. Meanwhile, detoxers gain 34% more focus, creativity, and grit. Think about social comparison theory. Late-night scrolling forces you to compare your backstage life to everyone's front stage perfection. That triggers your amygdala, fear central, keeping you anxious, awake, and making fear-based choices tomorrow. Detox removes the comparison poison. You wake up clean, ready to compete in the real world instead of the fake one. This is the true secret of high achievers. They don't post more stories than you. They control dopamine better than you. Time to take action, starting tonight. Follow the 3-2-1 rule that millions of winners already live by. 3 hours before bed, no big screens, TV, laptop. 2 hours before bed, 0 social media. 1 hour before bed, only relaxing activities. Read, meditate, stretch. Charge your phone outside the bedroom. Buy a $5 alarm clock. Watch what happens in 7 days. You'll wake up with energy you thought was gone forever. You'll make decisions that make you proud. You'll become the version of yourself the world has been waiting for. 91% of successful people already do this. The only question left is, will you? Turn off notifications right now. Your future is waiting on the other side of a perfect night's sleep.